Hello my crafty friends. Well, today I've got like a winter canvas to share with you. I'm using Sue Baker Presents Cadence products from the Snow Queen collection, which was designed by Sarah Lou. And if you go on to Create and Craft, you should be able to go to schedule and type in the 22nd of July and be able to watch what Sue demonstrates on her launch show. I'm very honoured to be part of the amazing team, and I'm going to be doing a quick canvas. So I'm going to turn you to overhead and we'll make a start. Okay, so the first thing I've done, because obviously you don't want to see me putting rice paper onto a canvas, and I've taken the square edges off and I've used Cadence Decoupage Plus to adhere that. I'm going to be using this stencil with the Snow Queen, and I'm going to be doing it a portrait. So I want to place her up there like that, and I've using the mixed media die, I've cut out the word sparkle. I've also, with some construction board, and I've also cut out some snowflakes and painted them with the new hybrid multi-surface paint, which so I've got that. I've also die cut out the deer, but I'm not sure, stag. I'm not sure whether I'm going to use that yet. I just need to kind of work out. And I've also got this stencil, but I'm not sure whether I will use that yet. We will see. I might, instead of using that, I might do a butterfly, but do it kind of that way. The colours I plan on using, well, the colours that I plan on using, I'm going to be using this colour, which is turquoise, and that, which has got a nice iridescent paint. I'll just turn it up. There we go. So I want to paint that with that. I'm also going to use some of the icy snow around the edges, and I'll just show you what's in it. It's like a texture, and I want to use that, and then I'm going to sprinkle in some, if I can find them, I'm going to sprinkle in some of the cracked ice, which are like little glitter particles. So that's what I'm going to sprinkle in. So that's that. So first thing I want to do, I think, is work out where I'm going to put my Snow Queen. And I'm thinking maybe I'm going to do I've flipped her. I'm going to flip her and just place her there like that. And what I'm going to do is, my really dear friend Elizabeth told me how to do this, because I want to use Diamond Sparkle Medium, which is a white. She told me to put some white gesso down first and then go over with the Sparkle Medium, because so that's what I plan on doing. So I need to first off mask off some of the stencil, because obviously there's bits on it that I do not want on. So I'm going to do that there. And I've got this up here, because obviously it's around the wrong way. I wouldn't mind usually, but because I've flipped it, it's going to be back to front, which is not a good look, really. Them snowflakes I don't want on. And I want to cover some of these up as well, some of these snowflakes. Let's see. There we go. So that's that planned, all done. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a stipple brush. I've got a stipple brush from my stash. Not sure where this came from, but I've got that. And I'm just going to actually stipple through. And because the gesso is quite firm, it's not watery, I can kind of put it on there. And I think I've got her just where I want her. So and I'm not going to move the stencil, I'm going to leave it there because I want it, you know, obviously I want to get the sparkle medium in exactly the same place, making sure I get it right to the edges. So I never thought of doing this before, so thanks very much, Elizabeth, much appreciated. I don't know why I didn't think of it myself, but you know, hey ho. But I just thought I'd pass that tip on from Elizabeth, because it would get lost in the blue, and I don't want it lost. I really want the white to show up, the sparkle medium. And I started working for Sue many years ago doing the sparkle medium, and it's still one of my most popular videos that I've done to date. So how to use the sparkle medium and different substrates you can use it on. So if you've never watched it before, go back into my history, my video history, and I'm sure you'll find it there. I must say, stippling does ache my arms, makes my arms ache. I'm really going over it. I don't want a light coat of white, I want it really white. So I'm really giving it a lot of welly, so to speak. A lot of pouncing. There we go. So I think that is done. And I've just thought I need to take it off, because obviously I can't put, mind you, that might dry, so I might just leave that, let it dry, and then go over with the sparkle medium, the thingy. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll just pop that to one side, and I'm bringing this in, my little sparkle, and I've got a little brush, and I've got the Cadence hybrid metallic paint. I'll just put a little dab down there. And I'm just going to paint. And this is construction board, and you can see with just one coat how fabulous it covers. It's a really good paint to use. You don't need layer upon layer because you can still see the construction board underneath. As long as you do a nice thick layer, one layer will be sufficient. And I mean, when we were told about the mixed media dyes, you know, dyes to be able to cut construction board, hey, we were jumping for joy, I can tell you. So that's that. I'll just pick that up, move it out the way. And beauty of these lids, you can open them and pop the paint back in. Waste not, want not. Isn't that right? There we go. Put that in there. Put the lid back on, secure. Whoops. There we go. So that's there. And I've got my little snowflakes. I might add some snowflakes yet, I'm not sure. So that should be dry now. What I'll do is I'll give it a quick blast. And I'm getting my Diamond Sparkle Medium and my spatula. And you want to just bring it down. I'm giving a generous coating. Nice generous coating. Just taking my time. So I'll make sure I've got everything. There we are. I think I've done that. I'm going to lift this off. Can you see how white that has gone now? And that is because I put the gesso underneath, so it's really brought my my Snow Queen to the fore. I just love her. I think she's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to pop that to one side, and I'm going to clean off, scrape off. Now I'm not going to put this back in the pot because obviously I've got what have I got underneath? I've got gesso underneath, so I don't want to contaminate my pot. Any other time I will put it back in the pot, but for this I will not put it back in the pot. So, and I need to just take that down, and I will put that in and get it washed. Try that. just going to just play around and see where I want things. So I want the sparkle at the bottom there, and then I've got, where are they? I can just add a few of the snowflakes. And that's really all I want to do. I just want to add, I just want a quick, simple simple canvas to do, but still showcasing the lovely products. So I think I'm going to glue them on actually, and I'm using my Magibond. Best glue, I tell you. So I'm just going to, oops, just use the Magibond, and then I think it might be nearer to lunchtime. But what I can do is make a start on doing the edges while that dries. Work my way round. Let's see, put this down there. And I want a piece of kitchen roll. That will dry clear, so I'm just going to leave that, and I'm only going to do the centre of the, whoops, that's a bit too much, you only need a little bit. I'll put that one there. That one can go there. And I'm going to put that one there. So that's that done. Now, what I'm going to do with this icy snow. This wasn't in the show, but I want to use it for this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, using my spatula, I'm just going to bring it round, add it round, and I'm just going to do a bit at a time because I don't want it to dry straight away. Before it dries, I should say, I want to sprinkle some of the cracked ice into it. Right, so that's that bit done. All I'm going to do is, whoops, I'm just going to pick some up and sprinkle it around. Can you see? I hope if I bring it up you can see it. So that's that bit. So I'm going to then just continue on doing. So I'm going to have glitter everywhere today, I think. Right, so there we go. That is my, let me just open your out a bit, that's it. There we go. So if I lift it up, you can see. So what I'm going to do is going to leave that, let it dry, and then come back and add some finishing touches to it. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so that's all nice and dry now, and the last bit that I'm going to do is I'm going to add some snowflakes, and I'm going to be using the silver metallic hybrid, and I'm going to just take the lid off, and I'm using my stipple brush. I'm just going to add some snowflakes around the page in the silver. I want to add just some more up here. Some areas are still wet, but this is nice and dry. So let's have a couple of the small ones here. Just them 3 there. There we go. And that is my canvas complete. I've really enjoyed working with the Snow Queen collection, and I just think I've made cards, and I think I'm going to use them for my Christmas cards this year as well. And all that's left for me to say really is thank you so much for watching. Please like, share with your friends, leave a comment. You could be in with a chance of winning Random Act of Kindness for the month by leaving a comment. And I'm going to say happy crafting, everybody, and bye bye for now.